My name's Miles, Daniel Miles, and this is a dunking of Suffragette starring Carey Mulligan, Meryl Streep and Helena Bonham Carter. So let's break it down. This is a film that's about the suffragettes' quest to get the vote, which in the UK in 2015 seems like a natural God-given thing, and yet it's still fought for hard in various parts of the world. Now this film, it's set about 1910 to 1914, and it shows Carey Mulligan's fictional character basically getting pulled into the feminist. This film is basically Forrest Gump for the feminists. A fictional character is pulled in some of feminism's most defining moments between about 1910 to 1914. And whilst I understand this, and this does enable the film to explore the role of women in society at the time, I do feel that an actual person might have been a better fit, especially when we see these characters go through things that we know have happened. Now the film has generated so much controversy in the UK that I'm just going to run through them as quickly as I can. The premiere was invaded by feminists demanding that the government reverse its cut to domestic shelters for abused women. And this was indeed a very, very good protest, and one that the actors and cast on the red carpet themselves supported. Brilliant. Meryl Streep is only on screen for about 3 minutes. She turns up, does just enough to win yet another Oscar, and then sods off again. She could have been cut, removed, or replaced with another actress. Bad film. Period London looks beautiful, the attitudes are authentic, the costumes are good. It's a really beautifully made film. As for the actors themselves, Carey Mulligan puts in an amazing performance as an ordinary woman who is slowly turned into basically this radical just for demanding that women want the vote. Brendan Gleeson puts in an amazing performance as a sympathetic policeman who is forced to enforce the law, to try and stop women asking for the right to be treated as people. Ben Whishaw is brilliant as the husband of Carey Mulligan's character, who just wants his wife to come and be a wife. And it is a very, very beautifully shot film. I just feel that a real character could have developed more. And I did appreciate for once a biographical film actually putting at the start screens that tell us exactly what's going on, what the situation has been, why these characters are reduced to these actions. That's brilliant. I liked that. I liked the use of real footage at the end. That's brilliant. I liked that. I like Carey Mulligan's performance. I liked this film a lot. I just wish that they'd taken more time to fully explore this world. I wish that Carey Mulligan had been a real person. I think that this could have functioned better as a TV series, slowly exploring the role of the suffragette, because then instead of giving us this snapshot, it could have explored it from its peaceful beginnings of women campaigning and petitioning all the way up to where the film is, where they basically become a terrorist organisation sabotaging the nation's infrastructure, up to the impact of the First World War on the women's suffragette movement. As it is, this is just sort of the middle part of the story. The film does epilogue and it does tell us when women got the vote, but I do think a television series might have been a better bet for this story. As it is still a very good, very well made film, but I think it's in the wrong medium. I'm going to rate this film as see it. This is an important part of our nation's history and one that should be seen. On top of that, it's actually a really, really good film. Even if it is a little too short, Meryl Streep does get way too much credit in posters and trailers for the amount of time that she's in, and it does feel a little bit like the universe has just turned its I hate you finger on Carey Mulligan. I'm Daniel, this was Dunky. If you enjoyed this video, please like, share and subscribe.